Good Sunday evening, Southwest Arkansas. Welcome back, Southwest Arkansas weather. We got a decent amount to talk about in today's little evening outlook. We got a chance of severe weather tomorrow for Monday, October the 18th, and we'll talk more about that. But first, starting off with what we're currently seeing right now, temperatures in the upper 60s, lower 70s across the area. We've been seeing some isolated to scattered showers, even some heavy showers at times throughout the day today. That trend, if you look further south, we got some more showers and storms potentially heading our way. That trend will continue as we go throughout the rest of this evening and into the overnight hours and early tomorrow morning. Real quickly, let's take a look at the severe weather outlook here for your day on Monday. This is what this whole forecast is really going to be angled towards. Is going to be this the forecast for Monday, or the chance of severe weather on Monday. It's a low-end threat, but it's still a threat. It's a marginal risk, a 1 out of 5 on the severe weather scale. There is a slight risk back off over in the Texas area, but that is a little far away from our area at this time. We'll continue to watch this, though, and continue to keep you updated. Timing right now looks to show Monday afternoon into the evening hours. We'll talk more about that here in just a minute. But as you can see, we have a very low tornado threat, a low-end damaging wind threat, and a very tiny large hail threat. That large hail threat is right there on the edge of the coverage area. I'm really not expecting that to be the main threat. I really think damaging wind gusts will be the main threat with this tomorrow. Outside of that, with this system we have coming in just throughout the day, non-thunderstorm winds could range anywhere between 30 to 40 miles per hour. So make sure to bring in your Christmas decorations or any decorations that you have outdoors, just in case, because it's going to be windy throughout the day tomorrow, not just during the storms there as well. So real quickly, let's take a little closer look at the tornado outlook. As you can see in that green colored area, that 2% very low end tornado threat, it's still a chance of an isolated tornado or two. But once again, that goes for all of our coverage area here across Southwest Arkansas. Then taking a look at the damaging wind outlook there as well, you can see 5% low-end damaging wind threat. That's going to be the main threat once again, it seems, across Southwest Arkansas. And then a small, like it's right on the edge of Southwest Arkansas there for your far western portions of Arkansas, a 5% low-end large hail chance there as well. So real quickly, let's jump a little more in depth in this and talk about what we're seeing, and we'll go over data and all this here in just a few moments. Once again, let me back this up just real quickly to this outlook when we talk here in just a minute. So once again, we have that severe thunderstorm or that severe weather chance there as well. Current timing and threats. Once again, this is not necessarily Monday morning. We won't see this. We will see some scattered isolated showers throughout the morning, but this will mainly goes over the whole ordeal here. So timing and threats. Monday morning, a squall line or QLSC or a QLCS, let me get that right, is expected to begin ongoing across North Texas and central Oklahoma. This line of storms will move northeast through the morning, driven by strong winds aloft, which is above us, with a 70 plus knot low-level jet. Hazards, once again, during that time frame include damaging wind gusts. A few tornadoes are also possible in that time frame. Then as we head into Monday afternoon and evening, this is when we start to see this as the system progresses into Arkansas and the lower Mississippi Valley. Strong winds will continue to drive that squall line. The primary threats during this period will be damaging wind gusts, and a tornado or two will be particularly across western Arkansas. The cold front will interact with increasing moisture and some instability, but widespread severe weather may be limited by less favorable atmospheric conditions as you go further east. Once again, though, that instability, we mentioned this earlier last week with this, that instability doesn't look to be super strong. That may be our saving grace to not have a higher end severe weather threat with this. But once again, what's driving this setup? We have a negatively tilted trough and a rapidly strengthening surface low will track northeast across the southern plains into the Midwest. We'll show you this here in just a minute. A strong jet stream and abundant Gulf moisture are in place, creating that potential for severe weather. However, stability may play a key role in limiting the intensity of storms with CAPE values. CAPE is your instability, basically your energy needed to get storms. Those values are expected to remain low across much of the area as we go throughout the day tomorrow. Impacts in the morning hours. In Arkansas, you could see isolated to scattered showers. They'll move across west and northern Arkansas throughout the day tomorrow. Afternoon tonight, the cold front will sweep across the state, bringing widespread rain and thunderstorms. Western Arkansas, our area, the greatest severe potential exists here, really, with the damaging wind gusts being the primary hazard. Tuesday morning, the front exits and we start to bring in some cooler and drier conditions to the region, but we really start to see those effects on Wednesday. Once again, just some key takeaways. Stay weather aware, especially in western Arkansas on Monday afternoon and evening. Have multiple ways to receive weather alerts. Be prepared for damaging wind gusts or isolated tornadoes. We'll be monitoring the situation and continuing to keep you updated with the newest information. So real quickly, let's show you what data is showing. So this, I'm going to bring this over so this screen may look a little weird for a second. So real quickly here, let's get this to load. There we go. Moving this over here. This is what we're talking about here. This is your 500 millibar. This is future model guidance. This is the HRRR. This is what it's currently showing as of 4 p.m., but I'm going to back this up to the 18Z model and show you here what we have ongoing. You have your trough down here over the Gulf of California and Arizona, Mexico area here. See this little dip in this little trough here is what we call it. There's also a cutoff low developing here, and the reason it's called a cutoff low is because this is cut off from the main jet stream. The main jet stream currently is running across this area here, and there's no you don't see this connected up here at all, so it's cut off from the main jet stream there. But let's watch what happens here as we move forward throughout the day today and into this time frame. Now you'll notice here this trough over here that we were talking about. As we move forward, let this data load. It'll start to head towards us, and as this heads towards us, this will come closer. And here, this is about 2 p.m. tomorrow. A strong upper level, mid-level jet there will be ongoing above us here with this trough and low pressure system. This will move north across the area there, but it'll be pretty strong. And with this, there's going to be a tight gradient across Arkansas, and that'll help keep wind gusts higher throughout the day. This doesn't show that, but once again, we'll continue to watch that closely. We'll get to the potential or what the potential timing will be here in just a few moments. We'll show you that. Give me just 1 second. But real quickly, let's take a look at what dew points are going to do during this time frame. So backing this up here to 20, let's go here. 16 hours. This is at 4 a.m. across the area. Now remember, we have that chance of severe weather here. Southwest Arkansas, we can see dew points around here are going to be, this model has us reaching the 60s for dew points. That shows that, hey, this is pulling some moisture here across the area. And as we go throughout the day tomorrow, once again, this will continue. Let it load again there. This will show that moisture still being in place there. And then as that system moves through, that drier air comes in, and we really start to see that effect of that come Wednesday. But with this, if we take a look at instability, you'll notice there's not going to be a whole lot. Once again, let me pull this up here. This is surface-based CAPE during this time frame, and let's back this up again. This is at about 5 a.m. You can see at that current time, we don't have a whole lot. And if we zoom in here on our area, or zoom in a little closer towards our area, as we move forward throughout the day, this data doesn't really have, it has some there, but it's not a whole lot. If you go further south, you have a lot more down there closer to the Gulf, but we don't see that great instability, and that'll probably help us keep that severe weather threat lower. Now, if we did see an increase in that instability or that CAPE, that usually leads to higher severe weather chances. You get more energy towards those storms, and you can see when those storms start to head towards us, you're still talking around 500 to 300 joules of potential surface-based CAPE. But once again, that's still worth noting that, hey, there's a chance of severe weather, but it's not a high chance by any means there. Like we've seen, it's still worth noting. Once again, it's still worth noting. That's the thing. You still have a chance of severe weather, so you still need to stay weather aware. This shows what future radar could look like from this model here as we go throughout the rest of today, starting off at 5 p.m. and into tomorrow. Now remember, this is just one model. This gives you a general idea on what future radar could be, not exactly what it's going to be as we go throughout this time frame here. Once again, we'll show you the timing map that we have made to give you a general idea on what potential timing could be. But as you go throughout the overnight hours or into this evening and overnight hours, you can see some more showers and storms will be possible even throughout the morning tomorrow morning. But as you look off over here towards your west, you start to see a line of storms that starts to move towards us. This has it bringing in around 4 p.m., 3 p.m. time frame. Just remember this is one model. But once again, you see a line of storms moves through the coverage area there and quickly slowly moves out by the time we head into the overnight hours there. That'll bring us a chance of severe weather and potential wind gusts just throughout the day. Let's see if we can pull this up here. Potential wind gusts as we go throughout the day. I may have to pull it up over here. So real quickly, let's take a look at timing, and we'll pull this up. So as you can see, here is a look at potential timing for your day on Monday here. Now, once again, this could still change, so continue to look for more updates as we go forward into tomorrow morning as well. But right now, we're thinking around 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. in that green or in that blue cyan colored or that cyan colored area, light blue colored area there for the Mena, Derricks, D Queen, Ashdown, Texarkana, Nashville, Murfreesboro. You're right there on the line. Same thing for you in Glenwood and Mount Ida. But 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. looks like the better time frame for you. The purple colored area there, which includes Hot Springs, Malvern, Arkadelphia, Prescott, Hope, Ralston, Magnolia, Camden, Malvern, Hot Springs. 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. looks like a good time frame for your area. Once again, remember, this could still get adjusted come tomorrow morning depending on what occurs. Then Sheridan, Fordyce, Hampton, and El Dorado, you're right there on the line. Once again, that 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. time frame looks best for you potentially there across the area. Once again, now remember, this could still change. We'll continue to keep you updated with the newest, and we'll be here tomorrow morning to put out another video if we have the time to in the morning. Make sure to check us out over on Facebook as we post a lot over there as well. So real quickly, I do want to pull up this. This is the HRR model. This shows potential wind gust as we go. This starts off at Sunday at 11 p.m. As you can see, already some potentially gusty winds up to 30 miles per hour, maybe even 40 miles per hour already in some areas. But 30 to 40 mile per hour wind gusts will be possible. And as we move throughout the area, as we move closer into tomorrow. Now, once again, don't take these numbers as exact numbers. Take them as a general idea on what we could potentially see. As we go throughout the day tomorrow, you can see widespread areas look to be around 30 to 40 mile per hour wind gusts. That's about 10 a.m. So it's going to be windy, and this tries to bring a 53 mile per hour wind gust to Mena. Once again, you got to heed caution with model data and guidance. Use this to get the general idea, not the exact number. So right now the good range is 30 to 40 miles per hour, and as we move forward those start to decrease but continue to show, hey, they could be decently strong throughout most of the day tomorrow. So it wouldn't surprise me if we get wind advisories as well. That would be mainly this is non-thunderstorm wind gusts that we're talking about, not necessarily, it doesn't have to be raining to be windy. Once again there. So just remember that it could be windy throughout the day as well. So tonight, go ahead and take those, take any decorations or anything that you don't want to be blown away and tie down your garbage cans and all of that fun stuff today, just to make, today and this evening, just to make sure, just to play it safe. Once again, it's going to be pretty windy. It looks like as we go throughout the day tomorrow, and then we got that chance of severe weather tomorrow afternoon. We'll continue to keep you weather aware with the newest. Once again, if we have any new information, we will let you know. Make sure to check us out over on Facebook and Instagram. Facebook's where we post a lot of just worded posts throughout the day, and we'll continue to keep you updated with the newest for your chance of severe weather. We'll have another one of these videos out. If we have the time, we'll try to get it out in the morning, but it may be out in the afternoon or evening. Once again, we'll have the live nonstop radar coverage up and running on YouTube tomorrow as those lines of storms moves through. And as always, have a good rest of your Sunday. See you back here tomorrow for another evening outlook. And as always, I want to say big thanks to Palmer's Roofing, J&S Auto Supply, Terry's Place, Fort Smith Therapy, and Tan Energy and Nutrition for all they do to help us get this information to you guys. Make sure to check them out as well. And as always, have a good rest of your Sunday, and thank you guys very much for trusting us right here with your source for all things Southwest Arkansas weather.